Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Subramani. So, we are actually looking into the series of gap assessment in Microsoft Tenant covering Office 365, Azure Cloud, and Active Directory and Entra ID. Right? So, in our previous videos, we have looked into ORCA report, MCCA report. Followed by that, there is one more interesting report which is called as CAMP report. CAMP. What does CAMP means? CAMP is nothing but configuration analyzer for Microsoft Preview, right? So then what is the difference between CAMP report and MCCA report? Both pretty much covers the preview portal of Microsoft. The CAMP report was much earlier than MCCA, and if you'd have observed in our previous video when we used MCCA, we have used something called MCCA preview. So Microsoft has launched that new module of MCCA under preview mode to gather much more inputs and insights and other analysis to do from preview portal. But this camp was launched much earlier, 3 years before. So to overcome the fall loss and the insights that has been missing out, they have launched an MCCA preview report. But anyways, like let's try to look into what is this camp report. So this camp is nothing but configuration analyzer for Microsoft preview. So what it does, again, as I mentioned, it covers the entire preview portion: data loss prevention, information protections, labels, label policies, records management, communication compliance, e-discovery, insider risk management, and variety of things. And as usual, we have seen we need PowerShell 7.5.0. Don't run in previous PowerShells. So you will face an issue, an error that I showed in our previous video. Use PowerShell 7.5.0 and later version. And obviously, you should have either an E3 or an E5 license assigned to your name, and you should have a global reader and a compliance admin permission to start with, right? So, what is a module that we are going to install? We are going to install a module called as CAMP. So, I'm copying it, and this is my PowerShell 7.5.0. I'm going to install this particular module called CAMP, and I'm going to give A to all, and the module gets installed. Okay, then I'm going to import the module instead of MCCA preview. Here we are going to write CAMP. Done. Now, what is a command to get the report? So it is get camp report, like how we ran get MCCA report. Here we are going to run get camp report, and this automatically I'm accepting the terms and conditions. And in our previous module, the exchange online module was already installed, so it will not reinstall again when we ran an MCCA preview module. If not, it will automatically install the exchange online module if it is getting missed. So now I'm going to input the username that I'm going to run. So I'm going to use my personal tenant, and then it opens and asks you for a password, and we have to do a two-factor authentication for it. And then if you see, it is connecting to exchange online module, and then automatically it will get connected to your compliance portal, security and compliance center, and then it starts running the analysis for your particular tenant. So as usual, it will start from the DLP policies, and then information protection policies, information governance policies, e-discovery, audits, insider risk management, and everything. So this report will run for at least 4 to 5 minutes, and then once the report is completed, the report will be automatically opening as an HTML file. And like how we saw in MCCA preview, there will be a remediation section and there will be a recommendation section. Both HTML reports will be generated. So let's wait. So if you see, it is getting DLP settings, it is getting information protection settings, and slowly one by one, it will be able to get all your gaps and remediations and recommendations one by one. So let's wait for a couple of more minutes. Okay, the next is communication compliance settings, information governance settings, e-discovery and audit settings, insider risk management settings, alert policy settings, organization region information settings, communication compliance. Good. So now all the sensitive information data and everything is done. And if you see, it automatically opened the report on the HTML file. And here we can see all the particular settings. So this is camp preview report, and automatically it looks into all the solutions, and you can see how much of the things that is recommended and how much is perfect and everything. And you can see all the validation reports here, and we'll be able to see each items. And once if we go to this particular area where the report is generated, which is this particular path, so I'll be able to see two reports. One is the actual report, another one is a remediation report. So this is a remediation report for preview, and it gives us the PowerShell scripts to remediate the gaps that has been found out. And this is my actual report that I showed you before. So you will be able to see what are all the issues and what is okay, what is not okay, what is the improvement that needs to be done, and all the things will be given over here, right? So this is one of the best uh, gap analysis tool that we will be using for organization wide to understand how much of your policies and compliances and governance is being set up for your particular Office 365 tenant, right? As usual, feel free to try it and then let me know if you face any issues or concerns. Thank you for your time and have